Right, good morning. Card 45 in the colour cube at playtime. I'm sorry about the lighting. Is it light enough for you guys? Yeah, it's quite early in the morning, so I forgot it's Friday. It's Christmas week. It's just thrown me completely. So yes, we've got sage, peach, chocolate, auburn and scarlet in different shades to, especially the scarlet. We've not had that shade before. So for the stitchy bit, I've managed to find this little mushrooms basically. The sage is just a piece of fabric which has got, it's a bit deeper than a scarlet, but it was kind of attached to it anyway, so I've left that on there just to fill in the gaps really. The peach is this tiny little flower here. Again, it's all I've got. The chocolate is this piece here, and then the auburn sorry, excuse my voice, it's not quite the right shade of auburn, but it is this one ish. It needs to be a bit more browner than that, but it's kind of all I got really. So alright, so that's the stitchy bit. I've pulled out my Aurifil red thread, and then I found this sort of it's almost the sage green. It's a little bit minty, but it isn't too far off, so I'm going to go with that. And then for the arty bit, it's not going to be very arty, but to pay homage to the background picture here, I've done 4 hearts, which I'll colour in with the 4 darker colours. I'll talk about these in a second. And then the background will be the minty colour. And these are alcohol markers. So, yeah, so I've just put, this is jade green. I don't think it really matters what they're called, does it? Dark yellow, natural oak, what are you? Old red, and vivid red. So that'll be the scarlet, the, what do they call it, auburn, the chocolate, the peach, and obviously jade green is the sage. All right, so I'm going to keep it simple this week. I'm literally filming this Friday morning. I'm usually ahead, but not today. So, and I'm booked in for a load of dog walking today, so I'm going to get this done early so that you guys can join in too. I think I'll just do the arty bit first, I think, and oh no, I'm going to do stitchy this time, and then for the arty bit I can speed it up a bit. I'm going to ramble on in your ears. So, oh dear. Right, okay, so I'm not going to do anything fancy here. I am just going to do probably a lot of running stitch, and that will be good enough for today. Are you even seeing? I can't get the light any brighter. I'm actually blocking my big daylight bulb which is behind me, but there it is. It is what it is, guys. It is what it is. So we had a bit of a day yesterday. We said goodbye to my dad, so he's off back to London. So my daughter said, you know, she's got her house back to herself, so yeah, so he's travelled off home now. So I was round there to say goodbye, just to sort of, you know, anyway. And I said to her, do you fancy going to Home Bargains? Because I like to get all my gift bags and that in the sale. I know I'm tight, but I don't care what anybody says. So we went there, and she said, I really want to go to Homebase. Now, if you're not in the UK, you're not going to know. It's a DIY store, and they're closing down, basically, mainly because they're so blooming overpriced in the first place. It's ridiculous, but there you go. So I said, yeah, sure, we'll go there as well. Well, I hadn't had any breakfast because I darted straight down. Well, I went to Lidl's, got my shopping, me milk and stuff like that for the week. And I went straight round to my daughter's because she doesn't live far from there. Said goodbye to my dad. So basically, I hadn't had any breakfast. So I said to her, do you fancy getting a... So we did Home Bargains, picked up a few bits. Said to my daughter, I've not had breakfast. I'm going to nip into Costa and get... because they do a toasted tea cake. I love a toasted tea cake. This is going wonky already. And she said she hadn't either. Anyway, we ended up having some breakfast at Costa. Never again Flipping heck. It was so expensive in there. God dear. Anyway, we got our breakfast, wandered around to home base, and consequently picked up, what did we do? We picked up a few bits. Oh, no, that's, sorry. Yeah, so we did the home, we did Costa within Hobbycraft. Didn't buy a sausage in Hobbycraft at all. Looked at the Cricket Maker 3 because I am considering getting that. And then we went back to hers and she said, oh, I really wish we'd have done home base because she's after a bit of vinyl for her downstairs loo basically. So I said, well, come on, we'll jump in the car. I said, because we're picking up vinyl. I mean, it weighs a ton, so I'm not carrying that home. So so we did. We went down in my little car, and if I can get the pictures off of WhatsApp, I'll put them in the stream here. But we basically filled my car, and all the stuff you'll see. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can download that picture. All you can see is it cost me £21. So, because it's 70% off by Sunday, which is their final day. Everything's going to be 90% off, but there's not hardly anything left in the shop now, to be fair. So yeah, we were getting planters. I got, hopefully there's enough bits there, because he said, I'm not sure that all the bits are there. I said, well, we'll take it. It's one of those sort of plastic outdoor bins, because Mackerel the cat, she has what would you call it, like wood pellets for her cat litter, and I leave it outside. I'll do the chocolate and the edges in that. Yeah, and I need something more waterproof to put her cat litter in, basically. Things stuck up me now. Yeah, so she got all her flooring. It was just like bargain central, and the young lad that we had helping us, I don't know whether he was a manager or something, or whether he was just part of the get rid of everything team management wise, I don't know. But my daughter picked up two beautiful big ceramic planters for her garden, and original price was £45, and we got them for £2.50 each. Flipping egg. And then this black outdoor box, because he said, I'm not sure it's all there, he said, just have it. Okay, fine. So we did. And let's do some cross stitches here. What else did we get? Oh, I picked up two ginormous ceramic tiles for my kitchen side, because where it's beginning to look a bit tatty there, but it's a rented property, so there's nothing I can do about it. Where I mainly sort of do things like make cups of tea and stuff like that, it's getting a bit tatty on the counter. So I thought, oh, maybe these two big tiles will look really nice and sort of cover up the worst of the wear. But they kind of work, but they kind of don't either. But it doesn't matter, because they were like 50p each, and I think the original price was £8. So yeah, we had some serious bargains. So if you're local to the area, just well, there's and then they had a trolley as you went in, just in the front door, if you like, and it was all the display laminate. Well, she laminate flooring, so my daughter picked up enough to do her downstairs loo and her bathroom, all for nothing. So yeah, I'll say, if I can, I'll put in the photos, because she took photos. So like you do. And my poor little car was absolutely rammed, but it was good fun. We had so much. She was well excited, bless her. So yeah, she picked up some paint and all sorts of things, but it was so cheap that you couldn't not get it, even though she doesn't need it now. She said, yeah, but if I don't get it now, I said, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I said, just get it and store it. So that's what she's going to do. So yeah, she was very excited. Yeah, so that was a bit of a trek. So I left here at 10 o'clock in the morning, didn't get back till 2. So but it was a nice day. So, and my dad had a bit of a, honestly, he got to, where did he? I think he said he got to Andover. My cousin lives in Andover, and he'd stopped there to visit. Was going round a roundabout, and basically his wheel dropped off, and luckily one of the there's a big army base there, and one of the army chaps stopped to help him put the wheel back on. Bearing in mind he's 92, my dad. So he stopped to help him put the wheel back on, and he said luckily he checked all of his well, he told my daughter, he's still not talking to me properly, but you know, never mind. Luckily he checked the other wheels, and the wheel nuts on those were loose as well. But I said to my daughter, go out and check yours in case somebody in like her car park has been messing around. And she said hers is fine. So whether it was like that when he actually travelled down from London, bearing in mind he usually hits the 80 miles an hour, can you imagine? So I would imagine that was quite scary when he when that happened, because it fell off going round a roundabout, luckily. And he said luckily he was doing, you know, like 5-10 miles an hour, you know. So scary times. But he does live, you know, this is why we keep saying to him, please move down here, but he won't. So he does live in a bit of a, I won't say rough, but it's got its parts, you know, rough part of London. So but he won't move. So we've stopped saying anything now, because he just gets his heckles up and he's like, I ain't moving at my age. I said, Dad, you know, well, when we were talking, I said to him, it's not like we're not offering to come down and help you pack the house up, because that's exactly what I did. I said to him, I'll come down, help you, pack up the house. I said, all right, you have to pay for removals. I said, but you get a good removal firm. They will literally load everything, bring it down and unload it for you. I said, and we'll be at the other end to help you put it all back together. But no. So, yeah, there we are. The trials of trying to convince a pensioner that he needs to move. But it is an age thing, I think, isn't it? It's, I mean, I know I'm going to have to move from here at some point, but it's packing the craft room. It's like, what the heck? So yeah, it was a bit of a busy day yesterday. I was saying, I sort of sat there last night and I thought, holy crikey, it's Friday tomorrow. You haven't done your card. Because what I normally do is do the Friday and the Tuesday straight away, basically. But yeah. So I thought, right, I need to get up early, which it is. I don't know what time it is actually. And get Friday's card done, which is this one. And then set up for next week, because it's back to work properly next week. I actually got to go into the office. Mind you, the car is absolutely covered in frost this morning, so it can blooming warm up a bit before I have to start travelling to Exeter. Such a joy. So there we are, that's that. You're all up to date with me. Sometimes bonkers life that I lead. I think that's called Algerian stitch, I can't remember. I know it's one that I like to do, but in the middle, yeah, roughly. Yeah, so that's that really. Came home, had a giant Chinese stir fry for my tea, because all I had was that tea cake. I do love a tea cake. It's a fruity bun, fruity bread bun, in case you don't know what a tea cake is. If you're not in this country, you might not, but I do love a tea cake. But yeah, Costa was so blooming expensive. When she said £25, I went, sorry? Mind you, they had cheese toasties and fancy chocolate things that they have. I don't know. Eleanor said, I want a there. And I went, right, well, you stay exactly where you are, because I haven't got a clue what you just said, so just stay there, don't move. So she went, can't you remember that, Nanny? I said, I don't even know what you said, darling. I said, just stay there. You can tell the lady straight away what you like. And it was basically an iced chocolate drink thing, frappy. I don't know. I don't know. I can't cope with all this stuff. Oh, it's looking pretty. I wasn't going to do all this fanciness. But I might do some stitching around there, but I want to get on and do the arty bit because I need to get this edited and uploaded and blah blah blah. So I'll probably just do some straight stitches around there. But yeah, that was a bit more involved than I thought it was going to be. So you'll see that in the final picture anyway. So let me put that on there. Yeah, there we are. It's not a very exciting life I lead, but sometimes I do have a bargain. I get very excited about a bargain. Right, so I've drawn, I don't know if you can see them, 4 little hearts there, as I say, just to mimic what was on here. So I'm going to do those in the dark colours. I'm learning my lesson and then do the lighter colour in the background here. So I might speed you up a bit for this one because this might take a while. So in fact, I'm going to pause you and drink my tea and then I'll come back and do some colouring on fast forward. Won't be long. Right, tea's drunk, inches are done. Nearly forgot those again. Right, so I'm going to colour these in now. I might speed you up for this bit. As I say, I've told you before, I just do it about 2 times speed. So if you want to watch the whole process, you can just slow it down yourselves. I'll see you on the other side. Right, I might make that do. I was going to use these, but they're not started yet. Brand new, so same as that white, that was brand new, but this one is the one that's open. Might just do some, I don't know, what should I do? Just some marks or something. I picked up the wrong one again. Yep. Right, stop. I'll be all day. Right, there we are. I do panic with alcohol markers because I always think, oh, it looks so patchy and all the rest of it. But when you actually let it dry, it's not too bad. I know you're supposed to work to a wet edge, but I don't always make it. Doesn't matter. Really, really does not matter. Let's chop it off. Right. Okay. Well, there's today's little offering. My inchies. I love my inchies. My little book is looking amazing. Look at it. I love this little thing. I still haven't found that book, Tori. Tori's got one on little inches, but I think they were fabric ones, weren't they? Yeah, still haven't found that book. It's eluding me. Don't like things eluding me. That is my... Right. Try not to touch the pen stuff too much. There we are. That's different, isn't it? Right. Oh, crikey, scissors going everywhere. It's fine, it's fine. Right, let's get this number drawn. I'll put my inches away in a minute. So anyway, I hope you... yeah, excuse me. It's my rough morning voice. Suit yourself out. So yeah, the sage, kind of got it there. Yeah, the scarlet, definitely. Auburn is the background. It's a little bit red, but that's fine. Oh, I did the stitching around them, giant crosses there, as you can probably tell. The peach is in that little flower there, and chocolate is in this piece here. So yeah, not bad, not bad indeed. So same as the arty bit. Well, it's a little bit darker, but that's fine. That's sage, that's the peach, chocolate, auburn, scarlet, and obviously, yeah, sage background. So there we are. It was a difficult palette. Not my colours basically, but I think that's okay. Right, are you ready? Let's do the dreaded bit. Honestly, that I'm gonna have to try and release that thing. Right, random.org. Random.org when you're ready. Right, yes, I was on Sewing Street. I nearly got tempted to buy a sewing machine. Right, okay, so 1 to 100. What joys have we got today? 78. Now, have we done 78? Grab my list. No. Right. Are you ready? Let's get you out of the way. 78. Come on. Let's have some nice colours, please. 77. 78. I'm seeing blue. Oh, they're different. Okay. So we've got chestnut, copper, mustard, ghost white, this pale blue, and then sky blue. Interesting. So there we are. That's Friday's little delight. I've got to stop picking them out with my nails because I'm damaging them. Yeah, so we'll get on and do that for Friday. So I hope you enjoyed that. I'll put that one up there and then I'll remember to do it. Turn off the tablet. Yeah. There we are. See you Friday. Bye.